What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing my weekly preview and prediction video for the New York Giants as this week their Week 13 matchup as they go up against the Miami Dolphins from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And the Giants are really going to have a tough game here. They don't have Daniel Jones, and that's the first problem in this game. Jones is, I made a video when the news came out, he's out week to week. They're hoping it's just this week, but there was optimism that he could play in today's game because he was limited in practice all week, but he just can't take contact, so he's going to miss his game. And according to Ian Rappaport, he's expected to miss some time. So hopefully Jones can get out there. Hopefully the tests he runs tomorrow are positive tests. Hopefully they don't, hopefully they all come back negative, which would be positive for Jones, as hopefully he can get out there in Los Angeles, as that's going to be a very tough game for the Giants as they go up against Justin Herbert. But Mike Glennon is going to be the starter in this game, and that is a very tough thing. If you're a New York Giant fan, Mike Glennon's terrible. He's not a good quarterback. This is a game though that if there was any game this year to not have Daniel Jones, this is the game, because you're going up against a really good Miami Dolphins defense. That you really were going to have to run the ball well and play well defensively if you wanted to have a shot at winning this game. So I think the Giants still have a chance. I like their chance, and I'm actually going to pick them to win 24-20. Miami coming in really hot. I just don't think that they're going to be able to continue to have the success they've had. I think that the Giants, really, really run heavy in this game. Freddie Kitchens, I think, puts together a good game plan. Get Saquon going in the passing game. Get Saquon going, and use the weapon of his, running abilities. And I think the Giants do that really well. I think they're able to run pretty well on the Dolphins. And I think they're going to put up 24 points. And I think Miami puts up 20. So if the Giants can get a couple of turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, they're going to have a really good shot at winning this game. But the number one thing for Mike Glennon is do not turn the football over. If Mike Glennon doesn't turn the ball over, and if the offense can keep the ball, and punt it away instead of giving them the ball in good territory, the Giants are going to win this football game. So stay turnover free and create a couple turnovers on the other side of the football. Not only are the Giants missing Daniel Jones, they're missing tons more. In this game, they're going to be without Kadarius Toney, Sterling Shepard, Adoree Jackson. Those are some very, very key players that the Giants are going to have to find their way around and try and win without. It's going to be a tough game, no question about it. Devontae Parker, it sounds like he's going to be back for Miami, which is huge for them. Obviously, he's a big player in their passing game. Jalen Waddle is a scary receiver, especially knowing you don't have Adoree Jackson. He would have been the guy to guard Jalen Waddle in this game, and now that Adoree Jackson isn't playing, it's going to be tough. There's also no Darnay Holmes, so it's very tough for the Giants, in terms of their secondary. Defensively for the Giants, they're really going to have to stop the run. That's going to be very important. Myles Gaskin's a good back. They're going to be without Philip Lindsay, who had a good game for them last week. So that's obviously a decent thing. So if we can contain Myles Gaskin, it's going to be very good for us. But Tua Tagovailoa, he's a bit of an on and off quarterback to me. I think he's definitely a guy who isn't allergic to throwing interceptions. He has turned the ball over throughout his career so far, and the Giants, if they want to have a shot, they're really going to have to create those turnovers, and put themselves in a good spot offensively, win the time of possession. But like I said, Saquon Barkley is going to be huge in this game. He's going to have to show up. I believe he will. And then there's Kenny Golladay, of course, who is going to be a big factor in this football game. So we'll see what happens. John Ross, he's questionable to play. Hopefully he's out there. It's just an illness. If he's out there, that would be pretty big. He's a guy who, if there's a guy you want to throw the deep ball to, it's him and Kenny Golladay. Those guys, they can go up and get it. So he would be huge if he is playing for the New York Giants. But they just need to make sure that they take care of the football. That's the main thing offensively. Defensively, you got to stop the run. You got to get pressure. Their offensive line is awful. They have a really, really bad offensive line. Might be as bad as ours. So we really got to do what we got to do to get to Tua and put him under pressure, make him make a bad decision, and make him turn the football over. And then the way the Dolphins play defense, it's a really weird style of defense. They send like a ton of guys to blitz. If you watch the Thursday Night Football game with them and the Baltimore Ravens, it's crazy. It looks like they're going to send everyone back, and then they kind of send everyone to blitz, and then they kind of hold them back. It's a really, really weird thing that really confuses offenses. So the Giants are going to have to detect that early on. Hopefully they're able to see that, stop it, and hopefully they're able to have a successful day. Mike Glennon is a guy who, I think he could definitely win this game. It's going to be similar to the Seattle game with Colt McCoy. This was never going to be a game in the first place that you're going to be, throwing the ball for 300 yards in order to win. It's going to be a game where Mike Glennon throws for 180 and Saquon goes for 150 total yards. So, if the Giants are going to win this game, which I think they will, that's my prediction. I think Saquon's going to have a huge day, and I think Glennon is going to take care of the football and be the veteran that he is, and make sure the Giants aren't turning it over and keeping the ball in their hands, and then the defense has to do their job to get turnovers and get the ball in the hands of our offense. That's all I got in this video, guys. You guys, please let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on my prediction. I got the New York Giants 24-20 over the Miami Dolphins. That's going to push us to 5-7. Hopefully we can get Jones back. Hopefully we can win this game. But you guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go Giants.